Hi guys, this is the Frugal and Fiber channel. My name's Sierra, and this is just going to be a update of whips, or acquisitions and such. And I even have an inherited whip that I gotta figure out how to finish. And I totally forgot to, in my last video, mention what exactly this shawl was. This is actually, I did a crochet along several months ago before I even filmed my first video, and that is Firefly Hook is the name of the pattern. The company, I don't know, the lady who makes patterns. That's what her group's called, and her Ravelry, but it's the Open Sky shawl. So I did that as a crochet along, so that was fun. And then this back here, as you saw, I think I showed it in another video, that is the Thistle Throw, and it is on the Premier Yarns website. I believe so. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start with acquisitions. I don't have a ton, because I haven't been really trying to acquire much in terms of yarn, because like a lot of y'all, I got a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a little bit of yarn I got. Walmart, as you guys probably seen on Facebook and stuff, had a lot of clearance. Not a ton interest me that they had, but I saw this cotton and it was $1, and it just kind of called me because it's so pretty. It's like this sweet, like, it's called pastel pink, but that's really pretty. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. Maybe I'll make one of my friends who has a baby girl some little shorts or something with it, because it's just cute and sweet and I love it. So I got 3 of those, so I only paid $3. And then I went back into Hobby Lobby today just to see if there was anything left, and there was one of these Fair Isle ones, yarns, and I kind of wish I would have got them initially. It was $1.37, but it looked like on my receipt the guy only ringed it up as $1. Didn't notice until I looked at it at home, but it was the last one in that color. But yeah, I wanted to try this, didn't even think to grab it on clearance. So don't know what I'm gonna do with just one, but it's pretty and it's fine now. Oh yeah, and then my last acquisition is a book. It is, well, I'm using selfie mode, so you can't see the name correctly. But it's Loom Knit Baby Wraps, and I do have some knitting looms, and I've only used them a couple times. But I particularly really wanted that blanket pattern because it's pretty. But I guess you do it in panels, and then they get sewn together. Like, see where those two there? Let me just show the panel pages without giving away the whole pattern. Right there. So it's done in strips. So I figured I'd try it and see if it's faster than the hand knitting, which I've been doing more of lately. So in terms of what I'm working on, well, I have 2 completed objects. I actually started several things and just ended up frogging them because I wasn't happy with it, because, well, I keep working on something that you're just not enjoying. It takes a lot of time to make stuff, so I don't. Or it'll go into the closet to see. Maybe someday I'll finish it. I don't remember if I showed it, but I did a hat in like a Cartopu from Hobie and Yarn with like the metallic strand, and it's I think it's a soft fingery weight, and it takes forever. I am halfway up that hat, and I've been doing lots of cute little baubles on it. And it's not even something I'm gonna wear myself. I don't know where it's going, and I was just getting annoyed at the existence of this hat with this tiny little. It's very pretty, but I put it in the closet. I'm gonna forget about it for now, and then maybe someday I'll pull it back out. And I also made these. They're not perfect, but I'll probably write down the pattern. I didn't find any short patterns I liked, and they all had drawstrings that actually went around. And I'm not handing that to a baby. They'll pull that right out. So I'm kind of working on my own. As you can tell, I did this late at night, but the crotch came out a little uneven, so I'm going to do some more fiddling with it. And I based it off a pair of his jeans, and it came out a little big, because he was asleep when I did it. So it fits him when he has his cloth diaper on, not a disposable. And then he'll grow into it eventually, but I'm going to keep experimenting. And this yarn is the cotton blend. I have it in a couple different colorways. It's also from Hobium. So, working on, I'll probably start another pair soon. It didn't take too long. I'm just not completely happy with how they turned out. And they're a little bit holy, but, so yeah, I'm going to change some of the stitches I used and hopefully write that down as a pattern, which is something I've never done before. But, okay, and then this, I've just been doing some knitting practice because I really want to get better at it. So I just kind of did a basket weave, and I love it, and I don't even know if I could turn it into anything. But I'll definitely at least save it. It's with some leftover Crafter's Secret cotton from a washcloth I did. And then, it's late at night, and I'm tired, in case you can't tell. The baby's asleep. I usually film after he goes to bed and sometimes during nap time, because you've seen a couple videos where I filmed, he was on me, and it was just him knocking over the camera, having to put Cheerios in his mouth to keep him chill, and if I had him off screen, he'd probably be yelling for me to get him, because just how he is. And then I still have that blanket. I'm working on the crochet granny square one. I've been doing like one square a week. I'll finish it someday, hopefully. I should probably work on it more, probably. And then this, since my son's almost 10 months and they can kind of start having blankets and things in their cribs at 12 months, I am making him, it's not totally matching his room, but I love blankets. A knit blanket. I'm not using a pattern, I can't always remember the terms, haven't been knitting long, but this is a Hobby Lobby yarn. It was actually given to me as a Christmas gift with my yarn holder, which I've actually never shown my yarn holder on here, so I will have to do that next video, or maybe I'll run get it. Guess you'll find out. And then I'm just doing this at the end, and I have my little setup row. So I didn't mean for it to turn out this long, but I really don't know what I'm doing completely with knitting. So it's about long enough, tall enough for a toddler. So originally I was gonna go top to bottom. So now that I'm looking at it, I think I'm gonna go side to side. So that's, I love this yarn in Nevada Dusk. And then this also was gifted to me at the same time a few Christmases ago. It's also an I love this yarn. I think they still make both of them. So I think I'm going to finish off this skein, finish off this one, which these are partials, and I've made things with them. Like I made a cowl with this one, and then a toddler hat with this one a while ago. So I have one more full skein of this over there, and then I have 2 more skeins of this. So I'll probably just go back and forth each skein until it's, wide enough. And if anybody wants to know what knitting needles I'm using, these are the Knitter's Pride Color Play. And so are my straight needles. I've just been grabbing one or so at a time so I can use the Hobby Lobby coupon. That's a size 6. Sorry, a size 10.5, 6.5 millimeters. I like to go by the millimeters instead because it's more of a universal wording, and somebody in a country with other terms will look how pretty that is. Super pretty. So this has been my main thing, and if anybody knits, you can see where it's curling at the bottom. It's not curling at the bottom at the end, but I did do my setup rows. So is that something, if you happen to know, comment if that, is that something like I can block out of it? Or will it change as it gets heavier? Because that's just where it kind of tubes up. That's just kind of irritating at the moment. Maybe I'll just end up with the blanket with curly edges. Don't know yet. Yeah, there's that. Oh, and I actually started on a much smaller cord. For those who don't knit, these are interchangeables, meaning you can take this off and you change the cord to different size cords, different size needles. So yeah, they just twist on and off. I think those are my only 2 items I've been really working on the past couple nights. Oh, and this is my other finished object. I almost forgot about it. Hats that I make in my own size always look huge on the foam head because I actually have a pretty big head. Can't totally tell because I'm fairly proportionate, but look how giant this looks on the mannequin head. Probably kind of ridiculous. Yeah. So this was the Katarina, I think, yarn that was in my Hobby Lobby clearance video. And I love it. I love the color changes. I can't put it on my head completely because I have my hair in a bun, which is how I avoid brushing my hair as much. Having an infant who also pulls on my hair. If I'm sitting on the floor, he does the whole come up, oh hey, I can use this to stand up. So, protecting my hair. I'll probably cut it soon. It's about down to my hips. I don't know if I even ever had it down in a video, but maybe I'll wear it down next time. But I should cut it because I wear it up so much that it doesn't make sense. Yep, there's the hat, and it's so pretty. It's like a roving type where there's 2 strands kind of wrapped up together. And it didn't even take a whole skein. There's about 25% of it left. But look how beautiful those color changes are. Super pretty. So I'm debating making another hat with the other skein and the leftover, or making a matching cowl or scarf. I haven't decided yet, but I have 1 more skein to this, and then about 1/4 of the one from this. And it's so soft. I want to say it's a small percentage of some sort of natural fiber, but I'd have to double check. But I definitely recommend the Yarn Bee, I think it's Yarn Bee, Catalina yarn from Hobby Lobby, because it's so pretty. So pretty. Okay. So, I think we just have my 2 UFOs unfinished objects that have just kind of been off somewhere. Well, no, one actually I inherited, and one has been off somewhere. And I don't know what I want to do with it. But I'll start with the less exciting one first. Oh, this is even the one I meant to grab. I'll just put it in next week. Or I'll go grab it really quick. And I'm probably not going to edit it out because it's easy and I just want to upload this tonight. Oh yeah, here's another one. What is an unidentified flying project or whatever? So I guess it does count. I'll show the other one sometime. But this, I started it about 2 months ago for my son. The pattern is a toddler pattern. It says toddler size on it, I believe. It's from Heart Hook Home. And he's about an average, pretty average size. He's a little tall, slightly tall according to his pediatrician, but I think he's only he's like 2 inches above the average for his age. So he's tall and skinny. But I don't even know, this might be ridiculously big on him. As you can see, it's just the front and back. I haven't done the pretty side here. I haven't done the sleeves. I haven't done the pretty row on the bottom. Here, so you can see that yarn. The yarn's really nice, and I'm totally going to order more of this in different colors eventually. But, so I'm torn if I just want to, I should finish it soon. Definitely should finish it soon. And it's crochet, not knit, by the way. Which you could probably tell because no needles attached. I love it, and it's so soft. But, I need to finish it. Anyway, I don't think it's gonna, I don't know, he's 10 months. He probably won't really need it till November because it's maybe November through February. He can have some days in the month where he'll wear it because we get hot days and cold days in those months all together. Or it'll be hot during the day and the second the sun's down it's freezing. So yeah. So I have the skein attached, and here's the other. Oh, by the way, if you have a baby registry at Target, these sample bags, which you go up to customer service and ask for it. These bags are amazing, project bags. I went to all the Targets and got a lot for the bags. Not so much the little bottles of baby wash and stuff. So there's some good coupons, but I got it because I like the bag. That's why I went after one from each store. It's really nice, and it's, yeah, so if you do a baby registry with Target, you can ask at customer service for the baby samples. Which I do have whole bottles in them, but he never liked bottles, so yeah. Oh yeah, and here's the other. It's Kartoku BB Pastel, and it's 190 meters, 100 grams. Too lazy to figure out the yardage. Oh, there it says right there, 207 yards. I love it. It's soft, and it comes in a bunch of colors. This color, it seems like sells out a lot. You can see why, because it's so pretty. Maybe I'll order myself the same color sometime and make it. But I love it. It just has this little splash. Splashes of color. I should probably want it to go in the bag. Yeah, I'll just stuff it. Oh, and then the last one. The exciting whip. Not whip. Somebody else's whip. Somebody else's very old whip. Anyway. Sorry. Relaxing my posture. Since I had him, I get back pain sitting up straight after a while. So, this, ta-da! My grandmother found it. She sent it to my parents, and it ended up with me because I'm the one who likes to knit, even though they do crochet. She doesn't know, my grandmother doesn't totally know where it came from. Because it wasn't, she didn't knit, her mom didn't knit. Might have been, so it could have been some, but either a family or friend of hers. It's all tangled up really bad, and I gotta get in there and really fix this bag. But I didn't know totally what it was or what the pattern was. It's a Bierstein sock. It's a sock. So I guess it's a straight, they do it straight. And then this one's about halfway done. I don't even know if it would be my size, but I still want, yeah, that's definitely gonna be, it would be, no, it might fit me. Might be a little big. Either way, I do plan on finishing it eventually, once I feel more confident in my skills. Because everything I need is here. And then just the ribbing, it's seriously all tangled up in here. And I need to take the time to fix it. You can see, and this was actually on a broken needle. And I took one of the other double pointed needles in the bag and saved it before it could frog itself. Here's the This is thread, I guess, for sewing it up. And I did find the pattern on, can't remember the website's name, but I have it saved. I just googled Bierstein knitting pattern vintage and it came up. So this thing looks like it was started probably quite a while ago. But look how cute this is. The little packaging for the thread. And there you can see there's everything that I need to untangle. So that, I think, is pretty exciting. Getting somebody else's UFO and getting to finish it, hopefully. So I'm gonna see if I can grab that other whip real quick. So if you're done watching, if you don't, so there's gonna be a pause, because seriously, I'm too lazy to go in and edit tonight. I just want to get this uploaded in because I have a lot to do. So I'm gonna see if I can grab that real quick. Hopefully. Enjoy my empty couch for a second. Found it. Okay, it was just in the other room. So this is my other UFO. I actually started this when I was still pregnant with my son. And I didn't finish it before he was born. I think this might be a Karen cake of some sort. I got it unlabeled on clearance at Michael's. I don't even know if there's enough here to really even finish it. So maybe I don't even know if I want to finish it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's a heart hook home painted cardigan, 6-month size. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to fit him this winter. But I might go ahead and finish it real quick so I can at least snap a couple cute pictures. I know somebody having a baby in December, but it'll probably not be its size before it warms back up here. So, don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's really pretty. I kind of don't want to let go of it, but at the same time, gifting is probably the most reasonable option. Look how big the hood ended up. This is the first clothing item I've ever tried. I'm pretty sure the hood's a little extra big. There you go. Right, and that is gonna be it. Oh, and I'm at 22 minutes. Pretty long, probably. But don't forget, I do have a giveaway. I'll try to link it in the about section. I do have a giveaway, so go over to that video for details. If you want to know when new videos come out for me, there'll be a little bell icon under the video. Click that bell and you will get notifications at the bell at the top of your page or phone. So it'll just give you a notification and say, hey, Frugal and Fiber has a new video. So go ahead and hit that button so you can see what else I'm working on. Have a great night, day, morning, whenever you're watching this. Bye.